Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Halftime with K Bizzy. Today we got a very, very special guest. He is most well known for his tier list videos. He is a Vipa enthusiast. He is somebody within the last year that has seen very large growth and has become a very well-known and popular figure within this Counter-Strike community that we all share. His claim to fame started with a tutorial video on how to get better at Counter-Strike that was directed toward his friend and has now spiraled into a long-term career. Today we have the one and only duWap. I am beyond thrilled. I'm going to stop yapping because I really could go all day. Shout out to duWap. Enjoy the episode, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
duWizzy.
What up, dude?
What's going on?
What's good, bro? I'm ready.
All right, no worries, man.
Ready to yap.
I kind of like to start things off similar for pretty much every episode that I do. So tell me how you got started in Counter-Strike and how you got introduced.
Wait, let me stand up for a second. I think I'm fried. Let me walk down my hallway 2 times really quick and just wake up.
All right. That duWap pack be hitting.
Dude, yeah, something's going on.
Are your toes tingly? Do you smell burnt toast?
Yep. I can't feel one side of my face.
Okay, you might be fucked.
All right, I'm ready. Okay.
All right. Tell me a bit about yourself, and most importantly, tell me how you got introduced to Counter-Strike.
How I got into CS
Yes,
was
sir.
I had my best friend in middle school. We started getting closer, and I went to a sleepover. Like, I think it was my first sleepover, and he had a computer with Counter-Strike, and I played a nuke deathmatch. One game of deathmatch, and I hated it because we both played Call of Duty. So trying like a keyboard and mouse for the first time, it was awful. But they insisted that it was like a better game than Call of Duty. So I ended up getting a laptop later on, and we played. Hated the game even more. So I started to get into like the other things like surfing, bee hopping, and then like the skins. The skins were like pretty cool. But
Extracurriculars.
yeah, those
Okay.
things were nice because I was too scared to play competitive. It was really overwhelming and stressful. Like especially being new to keyboard and mouse. It was not beginner friendly at all.
Oh, absolutely. You get eaten up, man. If you don't know what you're doing when you're playing CS, oh my god, you're food.
Yeah, dude, it was rough first time on. But it something about it kept me coming back. I don't know what it was. It was really exciting to like dive in and learn about everything, you know, like the pro scene, skins,
Yeah, for
the
sure.
movement and everything. Yeah, it was awesome. So I was interested, but man, I was scared to play.
I've said this with a couple other people that I was talking to for previous episodes, and they said the same thing that you just said too, and I fully agree with it. For some reason, Counter Strike, I feel like over any other game I've ever played my entire life, it reels you in, and it's curtains. You're in for life. You're in for life.
Dude, yeah, it does.
I
You
don't know
can't
what it
escape.
is.
I've taken year-long, 2-year-long breaks, and I always come back. It's just like the comfort game, you know?
Absolutely.
The default.
All right, so let's transition more into the career side of things. So how did you start like what led you to create YouTube videos and start streaming on Twitch? What kind of pushed that in your lap?
Oh, dude. Uh, I was just playing so much CS. I moved to California when I turned 18 to go like get a job and like get a license and stuff. And when I moved there, I had no friends. So I was on the laptop like every night. Every time I wasn't working, I was on the laptop just playing Counter-Strike. So I started to, gradually get better. Then we're hitting clips, and then that just kept going. I ended up just like piling clips for like 2, 3 years, and I started to be like, what am I gonna do with all these? So I started to just put them into like a little frag movie with like a song, and it just kept building up and doing those frag movies. Started to get better at editing, and yeah, I did that for like a while. A lot of my older frag movies are just privated on YouTube, and then one day I randomly made a tutorial video, like an aiming tutorial video for my friend named Mo, who's like brand new to computers, brand new to CS. This was like a year ago. So like last year.
The easy guide to winning more gunfights.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
made that for my friend Mo, and that was the first time after like uploading on YouTube for like 2, 3 years. That was the first time I got like a comment and a subscriber from someone who wasn't like one of my friends.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So that was last year, and it started to like really hit the algorithm. I was like, holy shit, this is pretty nuts. And what super hit me hard was I got a comment from Launders.
Oh, yeah,
That blew my mind. That right there was like a signal, that it's possible to like reach up by
for sure.
uploading on YouTube. I thought that was so awesome. He's a great guy.
And he's
And
like
you
a
notice,
household name. Like, Launders, everyone knows Launders. If you know anything about
oh
CS and the
yeah,
pro scene, you know Launders for sure.
he's the goat, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
Actual goat. And you notice like if you go on like other kind of, I don't want to say niche, but like a lot of other like YouTube videos, you'll see Launders comments like he hangs in all the right spots.
Okay. I didn't know
He's a
that.
good guy. He's super involved in like the CS community, I feel like. Even the smaller parts.
I'll have to
He
keep a
shows he
lookout for
shows
that.
some love. Dude, yep, he's all over the KZ videos and stuff.
Oh, damn.
Dope guy.
Okay. He's really
Yeah.
tapped in.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, that happened and then man, I think I got to like what I had maybe 20 subs when that happened, and I slowly grew up to I think like maybe 1,000 subs after that video.
Hmm.
I don't know how. I think that video is still my biggest video somehow. And I remember like thinking, I was uploading on YouTube for fun, but I was like, man, should I make more tutorials and just be like a tutorial YouTuber? But I decided not to do that, and I just kept doing frag movies. Slowly, more people started to find them, and then I think Franz commented on one of the frag movies,
Hell yeah. Shout
and
out to
yeah,
Franz.
dude, my actual goat, yeah. That was just insane. That was like a breaking point for me, where it was like, dude, I need to keep doing this. Like seeing him comment was pretty insane.
Oh, for sure. And another huge name, and maybe not so much the pro scene, but just the community in general. Like, and you were, I mean, you're definitely growing now, but like when you made that video like a year ago, like your numbers were completely different now than they were then. So to have not only Launders, but now Franz J commenting, like, I'm sure that was like a real eye opener on like, holy shit, like this is possible.
Dude, yeah, me and my friends were flipping out. It was insane. It yeah, I started to really like making the frag movies, and especially after seeing a Franz comment,
Oh, hell
that was
yeah.
a huge push, huge push.
So my next question for you is actually about the whole tutorial video we were just talking about. Um at the time of recording this, it's sitting over 800,000 views. Um
Jesus,
yeah, so pretty big, pretty big. When you saw that this video had received the most views on your channel when you first uploaded it, um I guess this kind of ties into what we were just talking about, but did you start seeing things under a different light as like as an opportunity to capitalize off of a good video and potentially spawn a long-term career? I'm curious to hear your idea on that.
when I did the tutorial video, when I saw the views and it hitting the algorithm, it wasn't immediately uh that idea. I didn't view it as that yet. I started to more look at it more as like a potential career when the knife tier list video came out. But when the tutorial dropped, I was thinking maybe we could get some more growth doing tutorial videos, but I decided just not to because it wasn't what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
It did do really well though, which is awesome. But yeah, people still comment on that like, aren't you face level 5? They'll call me out all the time saying I'm a shitter. I shouldn't be teaching people, which is pretty much true. But it it was a video for my friend who's brand new, so I guess it's for like newbie players. Could help him out or something.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, with over 800,000 people viewing it, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say a pretty big part of that audience has taken something from that video and applied it to their gameplay.
Dude, yeah, hopefully, man. I hate playing CS and seeing noobs in the same elo as me. I don't know what it is. Like I respect them for playing, but dude, I can't do it.
You spectate someone, they're just like looking for ants on the fucking ground
Yeah,
and they're
man. It's just like,
15K. What are you guys doing, bro?
yeah, it's sad for me. It makes me feel sad.
Understandable, man. I don't blame you. So, a few months after that video, you made your first of many tier list videos, all which do very well. What inspired you to make the shift specifically from the tutorial to the tier list videos? What was going through your head when you saw that consistent high view count and rise in subscribers? Like what was your thoughts behind that?
Well, I made the tier list video because like I think it was my friends and I were just talking on Discord about like what knife we're getting or like what knives we want and then what that says about you. So it started as like kind of a little inside joke. And then I was thinking, why not just we have like a small little YouTube going, why not try uploading something new like a tier list? And this was right before all the CS2 hype. So I was like, damn, it's actually a good time to
Oh,
kind of experiment. And I ended up uploading it and I think it just performed like all my other videos did, but then Arrow found it somehow, and he watched it on stream.
oh damn.
Yeah, and that was pretty big. That he was like the first one to like react and kind of get me into some open eyes. I think I got like I remember getting a couple thousand from him reacting to that, which was pretty big.
For sure.
And then like 2 or 3 months later, maybe it was 2 months or a month, the Oni reaction happened, and I was at work.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was at work and I felt my phone start to go off in my pocket. Like people were saying, my friends were saying Oni just reacted to the video on stream,
Oh,
and he,
fuck.
dude, it was a crazy feeling. I remember he watched 2 videos and then I think he took a look at my Steam profile, and going out to my car and seeing that happen was just like that was pretty insane. That's pretty insane, and that kind of uplifted me in like a trajectory that I didn't even know was possible. So it's pretty fair to say I wouldn't be here right now at this level if it wasn't for him reacting to the content. I think that's pretty fair to say. He's definitely helped me grow a lot. He pretty much put me in a spot that I didn't think was possible.
That's so amazing. Like, it always from someone who such as myself is like a smaller creator to hear that from someone like you who has now grown and you're continuing to grow at a pretty steady pace. Like, I couldn't imagine being in your shoes and like seeing all of this happening in real time. Like, it must feel like magic or like some type of black magic or something.
Dude, it was surreal. And I remember when I got home, I watched the VOD. He was watching a different YouTube video and he was just scrolling down towards the comments and he saw the knife tier list like in the side recommended.
Oh, no
And he
shot, dude.
yeah, he just randomly hovered his cursor over it and like had no expression and kind of just clicked and started watching. I was like, Jesus.
Oh
It's like
man.
could just be random by chance that just got there in the algorithm for him.
And then you
Just
watched it for a
insane, dude.
couple seconds, and then it was probably like immediately, oh shit, this is kind of funny. And then you can't click off. I don't know, not to glaze or anything, but every time I've like, especially when I first came across your video, like I just found it to be so unique. Like I don't know if it was a knife or if it was a glove tier list that I watched first, but I clicked it and it was just off the rip. I was like, I gotta watch the whole thing. Like it's just so unique. It's just funny as fuck, man.
Dude, yeah, the tier lists are fun to make, dude. They're really fun to make.
I have to bring up Oni Pixel for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's reacted to your videos quite a few times now. I was gonna ask how Oni reacting to your videos has impacted your content creation and how it's helped you build relationships within other people in the community.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's helped massively. I think my friends and I would watch Oni's reaction to other things or like watch him review skins back when he did like the pit streams.
Yes,
We all
yes.
had like a small interest in skins. So once we saw him reacting to me, it was just insane. Like we were watching him react to my video. So it's like not only me but my friends were like, dude, you got to make more. Like you got to do more of these tier lists and get him to keep reacting. And I personally, for one, like uh, watching him laugh at the jokes and the reactions is pretty fun.
He is a very
So,
genuine kind of guy.
dude, yeah, he's cute. He's got like I mean, I know he's my age, but he has like this old man energy. I can't explain it. It's like a cute, innocent old man,
Like boomer
and making
mentally.
him, yeah, making him laugh feels really good. It always puts a smile on my face when I see him laugh.
No,
But
I hear what you're saying for sure. He just
yeah,
seems
he,
so like there's not a bad bone in the guy's body, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
sick.
he definitely inspired me to keep doing tier lists and stuff like that. Kind of the direction I was going, and more like a funnier type videos. Because if there was no popularity in the tier list videos, I'd probably still just be making frag movies right now.
Mm-hmm. Just what you
So
like to
yeah,
do.
yeah, definitely. Uh, and as far as like getting connections, yeah, it definitely helped a lot. I'd say my connections didn't really start till I started streaming. That's when I started to meet just some fucking amazing people in the CS community, dude. And it's like
Yeah.
you're really nervous to meet everyone because you know you've been watching them for years, but everyone's so nice, bro. It's just insane. I love
Yes.
everyone in this scene, dude.
And that I feel the same way because like now I'm starting to try and build bridges and stuff, and that's
Dude,
why
yeah.
we're here right now. And like I exactly what you just said. Like I'm nervous too. I'm a fucking just some random 25-year-old from Toronto. Like I don't really know anybody, and like I reached out to Frange. Frange was super cool. I started reaching out to all these other people, and it's just like open arms with almost everyone I come in touch with, and it's just like damn, like it's just crazy, man.
Dude, yeah, everyone is super epic, dude. Love them all.
It
Super
just
nice guys.
it's crazy how a video game can bring random people together like this. Like I've made so many friends off of this shit, and it's like lifetime friends and stuff now. Like it's truly amazing.
Dude, yep, I've met the most people in my life through CS for sure.
Uh-huh.
Same here. It's brought back old friend groups too. Like all old friends in high school, once you leave high school, they might hop back on and then you guys start getting close, start hanging out in real life more. The Counter-Strike is crazy, dude. I think it's so unique in that aspect
Oh,
for it
for
being a
sure.
game. Dude, yeah, it's the gathering aspect of it is crazy.
And like I don't know, my parents probably don't understand it at all. People that I talk to that don't play Counter Strike probably think it's just ridiculous. But like if you know, you know, and it sounds like so you know what I'm trying to say.
Dude, yeah,
It's
definitely.
dope as hell, man. So back to the whole YouTube thing. When I started watching you a few months ago, you maybe had around 30,000 subscribers, something like that. Now you're over double that, and you're still seeing large growth as we speak. So my question for you is, what do you have planned with your now quickly growing YouTube career? Is this something that you're looking at in the long term, or are you looking at it in another type of light?
For YouTube, it kind of got tricky once I started streaming. I think in is like yeah, it was like I don't want to call it a New Year's resolution, but I did decide like I'm gonna try out Twitch in January 2024,
Okay.
and it's definitely through some unbalance in my YouTube uploads and like kind of just like the way I'm operating, I guess you could say.
Okay.
So long term though, yeah, YouTube is still high priority. I just need I'm still so new to this, I still gotta find balance when it comes to uploading and streaming. Right now it's things are kind of all over the place, but I do plan to get more videos out. I really want to hit 100K this year, and I think we can.
Oh, absolutely.
Hopefully before October, yeah. We got 25K more to go. That would just be insane. That's like a huge, massive goal of mine.
The growth has been just
Get the
so
100K.
quick. It's insane.
Dude, yeah. Even I just took a it was like a 3 month break from uploading YouTube videos because I just wanted to lock in on streaming, and it's been so fun. Streaming is so much fun, dude.
I was gonna
But
ask you about that. That was just because you were just trying to focus in and find your footing in streaming and stuff. Like that wasn't you getting bored of making YouTube videos or whatever.
nah, I've had some people make comments about like I ran out of tier list ideas, which is like there is some truth to that because I am getting, it's starting to hit the end of the line, and I'm also starting to get bored of tier list videos. I mean, they're really fun to make and they perform great and people love them, but there's only so many jokes you can say about skins, you know?
Oh, for
It's like
sure.
there's tons of other video ideas I really want to try, but they're all a lot larger and more daunting, and I'm just not used to formatting. Like I just did that Valorant video. I had that written down in my journal for like 2 months, and originally it was like a 25-minute video, but I just cut everything out because it's like I think my formatting, I just don't know how to do it this style of YouTube video. So it's trials and tribulations and trying to find like a good format for the type of videos I want to make. But yeah, a lot of the upcoming videos I've planned are more like I don't want to say that style, but they're not necessarily like the tier list format. I
Okay.
probably got like a couple tier lists left in me, but
I think that's important though, like what you're doing because like that was your I guess it's safe to say that was your claim to fame. That's what brought you
yeah,
your
the
audience that you
bread and
have
butter.
for sure.
Yeah,
But once it's so important to realize like I can't keep doing this forever. I got to figure out something else to do. And you never know when you find that other thing to try out with that other like video style or whatever, that could open completely new doors. And then you know what? It's better than just doing the same thing over and over, you know what I mean?
that's
So
true. Yeah,
I respect that
I
that's probably a very daring thing to try because, a lot of people probably only see you for your tier list, you know what I mean? So that's
hmm
dope.
yeah, it was super scary to upload that Valorant video. It was I was really nervous, but somehow it had like my best analytics for like a YouTube video, like the time it grew.
Oh, damn.
It was yeah, I don't know how it was my best performing, but I think during that 3 month break where I stepped away from YouTube to stream, I kept getting growth somehow. Like people were going back and watching like the older tier list, like some people new people were coming in and finding videos. So I think it was like just an added on like core and a little bit of waiting. So like when something dropped, everyone was like really eager to watch something. But I'm glad it went the way it did because it kind of gives me a little more confidence to keep experimenting with YouTube videos and then finding like some sort of new niche I can dabble with.
Yeah, man, absolutely. So, would you say that YouTube has impacted or changed your life significantly in any way, whether it be you achieving goals, financially, anything like that?
Dude, it's it's changed my life a lot in positive and negative ways. Like
And negative.
yeah, dude. Um man, it's put me in a spot that I'm not like super used to. So it's like being home a lot and I'm not gonna like say it's isolated me because I could, anytime I could just say, "Hey, let's go hang out to my friends." But I think streaming and YouTube's kind of like put me in a position that I'm not used to in terms of just like being home all the time, being at my computer all the time. Because before, I mean, I was working like full-time job with 12-hour shifts
Oh shit.
and going to the gym, going on dates, stuff like that. And it's like I now I'm kind of just like all full focused on streaming and YouTube now. So it's like a whole new lifestyle. But then again, I mean, like you were saying, like financial goals, like yeah, it's definitely like the best job I've ever had, and I love it. On top of that, so it's like there's pros and cons, and I'm still trying to find the balance. Like, man, I went full time 6 months ago,
Oh,
so
so like
half a
this
year
is
ago.
your job now, 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I got the skin swap sponsorship for YouTube,
Ooh, free
and
money.
yeah, it was awesome. And a lot of my friends were saying I should just keep working and then just like upload videos at the same rate I was. But I was so tired of my job and getting up at like 5 a.m. And I kind of thought, I'm getting like older now. So if I don't, you know, something was pushing me to just quit my job and try it out full time to have extra time to get more YouTube videos out. So I was like, might not get an opportunity like this again, and I just went for it. And I mean, it's going good so far. Like I've had a couple scary moments like early on, like December, January. I was looking at like maybe getting another job, but right now everything's pretty smooth.
Well,
So
it's good
thanks
to
to
hear, man.
streaming. Yeah, thanks to streaming, dude.
I'm sure that's very like nerve-wracking at first, like, you know, once you get tossed into this type of situation and like, you're your own boss, it's probably kind of scary, especially when you have to make the decisions of, okay, I gotta figure out another type of video, another style video to make that people will still enjoy. Like, does that ever get in your head at all? Like,
Oh yeah, dude, all the time. Stuff like
shit,
that, or even when I'm streaming, you know, just like finding ways to block out like the mental stuff is a pretty big priority.
for
Because yeah,
sure.
there's always ups and downs with this stuff, and like in my honest opinion, like I don't have as much experience as like some of the other people in the scene, but I can say like one of the biggest factors for me that I've experienced so far is like your mental. You know, it's so important when you're doing something like this full time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you always gotta work on that, and then finding balance I think is super important too. Something I'm still working on.
I just recently did an episode with the owner of the Copenhagen Wolves pro team, and he was also in a similar position as you in the sense of chasing their dream and whatever. And I just got to give you your hats off, and like, it's just so sick to hear people taking the risks and chasing their dreams and seeing it work out and stuff like that, cuz I know people that, they say, "Oh, I wish I did this. I wish I did that. I should have done this." And it's like, dude, like if you don't just fucking push yourself, like you'll never, you're going to miss out on so many things and you'll have no idea, and then you're going to get old and you're going to go, "Oh, fuck, I could have done this." So just I want to give you
Dude,
hats off for that. I love hearing that shit.
thank you, brother. I
For
I
sure.
really appreciate that. It that reminds me of like someone at my work, because I had like these small groups at work that I'd kind of talk to them about what was going on, and there was this guy who's like in his mid 30s or like late 30s, and he had like a pretty solid position at that job, but he was quitting to join the army. And I thought that
Oh,
was like pretty crazy. Yeah, you're like this it's like I'm not gonna say it's too late to go do something like that, but it's like something he really wanted to do. And he before he left, he told me I should do the same thing and just quit. I think all of us just hated it there. But he was definitely a big push for like yeah, motivationally wise for me quitting too. Was just go trust your gut and try to do what you want, man.
for sure, man. And the only person that'll ever stop you from achieving anything is yourself.
100%, dude. It's the brain. It's all in the brain, man.
Yep.
100%.
So back to the content creating thing. Do you have any long-term goals with YouTube or Twitch, whatever it might be? If so, would you be willing to share what goals you have set for yourself? Maybe even if you have anything on your YouTube bucket list or anything like that?
I think for uh long term on YouTube would definitely be starting to test out if or how kind of content pulled from the stream would do on YouTube, I guess. Because if I'm gonna be streaming a lot, it'd be pretty useful to gather like YouTube content from stream. That way I'm kind of
Absolutely.
just like things are in synergy, you know. That's something I really want to focus on long term. And then for streaming, I think I really want to try out more variety. That's something I always have a lot of fun doing is playing games that aren't Counter-Strike. You know, Counter-Strike's fun and like I love it. I'll probably play it forever. But uh, sometimes it gets a little slow for me to
Oh,
just
for
hop on
sure.
Counter Strike. So hopefully playing some more variety games. Uh, that would definitely be a huge long term goal for me on there.
I saw
And then
you and
yeah,
my fault, my fault. You continue.
no, you're good, you're good.
I was just gonna say I saw after our game with Franz the other night, you guys were playing the long drive or the longest drive or whatever, and those random guys just joined and their heads were all fucked up and shit. Like something like that was super fun to watch.
Dude, yeah, the variety games. Oh man, it's so nice to just like role play or kind of just like experience something new, especially with like a chat. You know, I feel like there's a lot of nice moments you could have playing like a game that's not CS with chat. Because I mean, all of us know Counter Strike so well, and right now it's at just like this weird spot where it's like, you know, there's hope for the future, but right now it's like, ooh, it's getting a little stale for me. But
Yeah. 100%. And queuing into games with blatant cheaters off the rip. I mean, you can only do that so much, especially if it's your friggin' job. You have no choice but to almost no choice but to go and play this game, and before you even hit the launch game button, you know that you're just fucking yourself. Like,
You're just fucking pissed off before you even launch the game, dude.
yeah, like it's ridiculous, but I mean, I guess you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. It's the skin. I think right now the skins are carrying for me since the gameplay is kind of meh right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have hopes that they'll fix the game. They've already slowly been putting out updates, and I mean, really, VAC is kind of just like the big one that everyone's waiting on, and that'll help a lot with like the stress factor for sure
Big time.
for everyone. Yeah. But yeah, playing with Franz been super fun.
Oh, he's a super
Uh,
good dude. It's super funny.
yeah, he's definitely before I even started streaming, he invited me to play with him. I remember I was in a lobby with my friends, and then Franz invited me. I sent him a friend invite just randomly on Steam, and he invited me to a game, dude, and I was so scared. I was so nervous, but we ended up playing like a lot. Like especially when we first met in overtime, I started to get like a better sense of his sense of humor.
Yes.
And also just like being on a stream, like there's an immense amount of pressure.
Oh, for sure.
So I started to get more used to that and like how chat works and kind of like how everything works. So he was definitely a huge inspiration for me to start streaming and like have the confidence to do that without being so nervous. So if he never invited me to play on his stream all the time, I definitely don't think I'd be streaming either.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah, I give him a lot of credit for that.
Shout out to Franz, man.
Dude, yeah, his chat would always ask when I'm gonna start streaming, and it wasn't even an idea. I never thought of doing that, but
Damn. That's
yeah,
crazy, man.
dude, yeah, I love that little, or not even little, but that corner of fucking Counter Strike is just goated.
Fucking right, man. So that's pretty much all the questions I have. I usually like to leave the end of the podcast. It's like Franz J said, it's like Hot Ones with Sean Evan. I give you your little 1 minute of fame or whatever. So if you have any shout outs you want to give, or send maybe anybody that's watching this a message or anything like that, the floor is yours, and you can just talk your shit, speak your mind, man.
Um, Definitely huge shout out to like just everyone streaming Counter Strike right now, or like making Counter Strike content. Shout out to K Bizzy too for doing cool little podcasts like this. This is fucking like no one's doing this, you know?
I
Like
appreciate
asking
that, man.
questions. Yeah, no one's doing this right now. So this is definitely huge. Shout out K Busy. Shout out everyone streaming Counter Strike and making videos. Like kind of the pillars of CS right now.
Keeping the game together.
Yep, keeping it together.
All right, and that pretty much wraps up the episode, fellas. I appreciate each and every one of you tapping in and checking this out. This podcast probably means the most to me so far because duWap is a big inspiration to the videos that I make. And you can go right up here and find my main channel and check out some of the content on there if you'd like. But duWap is definitely my favorite Counter-Strike content creator. And to sit down and have a talk with him on his journey and what he has planned and his experience with YouTube and meeting people in the Counter-Strike community is super sick. Not to mention he's just super chill. Like talking to him was like, by the end of our conversation, it felt like we had known each other forever. He's just mega chill, dude. Shout out to duWap, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, man. Support the podcast. Feel free to leave me some feedback in the comments telling me what guests you might want to see, what I'm not doing that I should be doing, what you'd like to see me do. I know I've gotten suggestions already of having gameplay in the middle of the podcast, so like you have some gameplay to watch or whatever. I feel like that would be a little bit distracting and would take away from the episode, but just let me know what you guys think. I'm down to change things that you guys think would make it easier to watch the episodes, so you guys just let me know. I appreciate all the support thus far, and we have a lot more in store, I promise you that. Thank you all for continuing to support. Till next time, fellas.